Good afternoon, guys. It's Saturday, it's Pond, it's another video on Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Hope you're all having a good weekend so far, guys. And today in this video, I'm going to be answering, talking about a question that I've been asked a few times. So people have said to me, how much money have you spent on the game for your account? And I've been upfront. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not a complete free to play player. But equally, I'm definitely not a big spender. I've spent a couple of £100/dollars on the game, and in the past 14-15 months, half of that did go on the VIP shop, I have to say, and then I bought some other kind of peripheral things as well. So I just wanted to kind of talk about today what I think are good purchases that you can spend money on, and whether you've got a budget of $5, $100. And then obviously, we all know that there's big spenders that are spending thousands of pounds on this game as well. So, everyone has a budget. Everyone who plays the game is aware of that. And, if you look at how much I've developed my account in the last 14-15 months, you're never going to compete up with big spenders in terms of how quickly they develop their master research or the heroes that they get. But in terms of everything else, I think you can pretty much keep up with people to a certain point. So let's have a look at specifically what I've spent my money on. And I have covered this in some of these elements in other videos already. So I'm not going to go on and on about specific items. I just want to kind of have a general chat with you guys. So first off, let's talk about the big one. VIP shop. It was the fourth video I ever did for the channel. I wanted to kind of emphasize the importance of this. It does cost $100 or pounds or euros, whatever your local currency is, to unlock VIP shop, and you can unlock it at castle level 20. You get so many benefits from VIP shop. The kind of improvements to the privilege items for your footmen, archer and cavalry, might resistance and HP. The time saving elements like the smart uses, an extra medical tent, most importantly, when you get to level 2, you can buy your super tickets, which again, for us, those of us that are maybe like kind of medium spenders in the game, that's why VIP shop is absolutely key. If you only have $100 to spend on this game, if that's your budget, then I would say buy the VIP shop, because you get so many tangible benefits from it that are going to last a long time. Once you unlock something in the VIP shop, like these privilege items, that's it. It's unlocked. You've got it for the rest of the time you're playing the game. Whether it's a buff or that smart use, etc., etc. So that's one thing. The other thing is like super recruitment tickets, as we're going to have a look at in a minute. If you want to buy 30 super recruitment tickets, it's £100 in that pack, but you can actually save your diamonds, convert them to VIP points, and buy more than 30 super recruitment tickets in the shop once you reach level 2 every single week. So if you think about it as a cost, like you're using your gems, okay, you can't use that on other areas of development, but you're kind of saving yourself £100 a week by having level 2 of the shop open. That's the way I kind of look at it. So that would be my first point. If you're only going to spend $100 on this game, then unlock VIP shop 100%. You won't regret it. You are going to get benefits for the rest of the time that you play this game. Now, while we're actually in the VIP shop, you can see I'm very close to opening level 3. So I'm going to do that now. I've got 500 points, and I'm going to unlock the last 2 of the kind of elite troop buff elements in the privilege section. So we're going to do Archer Might and Archer Resistance, get these unlocked, and that is going to push me over the 49.5 million VIP experience that you need. There we go, guys. So I'm up to level 3 in the VIP shop. Lucky me. And next up on level, whoa, look at that, to get to level 4. So that's interesting for anyone that doesn't know. To get to level 4 on the VIP shop, you need to get 117.6 million VIP shop experience. So that's crazy. That's made my day worse. But you can. So let's have a look at what we get quickly in level 3. You've got all these got the cellar. Cellar can protect some resources from being plundered. Nah. VIP name tag, okay, that's all reasonably cool. You've got the mass rushes for quarry and iron, that will be helpful. Crystal Workshop rush efficiency increase, that's pretty good. Reinforce, faster reinforcements, recall Martian stuff, that's good. I'm definitely going to get that. And the VIP super value as well, that gives you an extra 20% extra VIP experience for points spent in the VIP shop on everything. Another chat room, pretty cool. Disassembling hero XP return, you get an extra 10%. Not too bad. Then you've got, of course, these extra percentages on the might, resistance, and HP for your troops. That's definite. I'm going to be unlocking those as quickly as possible. And then new items. New items. Oh, there we go. March acceleration 4,000. Not very exciting, but there you go. Still got all the other options as well. So that's VIP shop level 3. And of course we've got level 4 as well, and I do know that they are working on level 5 as well. So for those big spenders that are already up to level 4, I know that the developers will be releasing level 5 of VIP shop at some point. So let's talk about other things to spend your money on, guys, as this is the main kind of topic of the video. If you look at the top left hand corner, you'll see my workers symbol. I've got 7 workers. So when you come into this screen, no matter how many you've got, whether it's 4, you can click on at the top here to get an extra building queue, extra worker, and you can get 4 of these. So there's you can get a maximum of 8 workers. The first worker is going to cost you $5. Second is going to cost you $10. Third is going to cost you about $19 or $20, and then as you can see here, the fourth contractor is going to cost you nearly $50, or in the UK it's £48.49. As you can see, I'm not spending that amount of money on a worker. It's just not worth it. But you know, if you've got $5 or $10, if you've already unlocked the VIP shop, that was your main expenditure, and you've got $5 to spend on the game this month, I would definitely get an extra worker. You know, they do so much for you in the game, whether it's transporting things to workshops, actually building buildings, exploring, making your crafting your materials in the blacksmith, making your shouts in the lairs, upgrading your buildings in Reign of Chaos, you know, particularly when you're in Reign of Chaos seasons and you're needing to upgrade buildings, and then you've got normal building upgrades in your account as well. Having extra workers, even if you just have 1 or 2, it makes a big difference. I had 7. I unlocked them pretty early into the game, if I'm honest with you, and as you know, I'm very advanced in my buildings now. And one of the reasons for that has been that I've always been able to work on multiple buildings at one time reasonably easily. Even these high level, when I was finishing the last level of food storage and iron storage, that was a 30-day build, even with Michelangelo Castle Builder activated. 30-day build, so I had one worker tied up with that. But because I've got 7, it's not so much of an issue. If you only have 4, that's a quarter of your capacity tied up in one building for nearly a month. So unless you do speed ups, of course, or use gems, and that's a lot of gems for you're talking what, 30,000 gems to speed up 30 days. Or am I getting that wrong? No, it's way more than that, isn't it? It's going to be like at least double that. 12.5. You're talking about 75,000 gems. Sorry, to speed up that, I think. So yeah, next tip would be if you're a low spender, just looking to spend a tiny little bit on the game, then definitely get yourself an extra contractor / builder, same thing. They're definitely worth it. All right, guys. What next? Well, what else have I spent my money on? Let's go into the benefit center. So when you click on the benefit center, as I have, you're going to have all these different top options at the top of the screen. Okay. Right now we've got this cumulative purchase event. It's only on for a few days. When you purchase anything and there's 500 gems in it, you're going to get another 400 gems and an S4 recruitment selection card to use. Now that can be exchanged for a super recruitment ticket or an S1 to S4 recruitment ticket. Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing is with these, if you'd have to purchase almost 100 of these recruitment tickets to then use it in an S1 to S4 event where you'll only get one random S4 hero. For me, I do think these kind of events are just blatant money making events, and I don't do them, and I don't think they're good personally, and I wouldn't spend money on them. And look here, I mean, look at the levels. Purchase 600,000 gems to obtain another 100,000 gems, 180 of these tickets, which will probably get you 2 heroes, 40 million XP, 15,000 courage medals, 20,000 crystal. Well, I can make 20,000 crystal in 3 days with 6 level 25 crystal workshops. So why I'd want to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds or dollars to get that. And 15,000 courage medals, you can get 15,000 courage medals in 4 days as well. So that, again, the amount of money you're spending for the return, I just don't think it's good value at all. Same with this cool heroes. Purchase packs for 5 days, get free super recruitment tickets. What can you claim? Yeah, I don't like that. Imperium supply, again, I don't like this. You get gems, but immediate gain 60,000, and then you get 120 gems. I mean, look at that subscription. Ouch. Talking 84 quid a month just to get 120,000 gems. You know, if you're active and you're doing stuff every day, you can get that. You can get that easily. Gold supply, again, make a couple of farms, make them traders. What's that, 45 million gold a month? I mean, again, I'm making more than that in a single farm every month. Iron, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, that's a lot of iron, and that would make a big difference, I guess, in the first couple of months of the game. But again, like, the amount of money, it's a lot of money. I don't agree with any of these. Food, who needs food? Come on. So I don't agree with any of these Imperium supply packages, if I'm honest with you. I would definitely stay away from those. Token shop, don't know if you've seen these. You can actually buy hero tokens, and there's a few packages. This one is $4.89 for 100 tokens. This is $9.49 for 200 tokens. Again, I've never purchased these personally, but I'm guessing. Well, let's do the math. You're talking about 50 quid would get you 1,000, and you need 12. So £600 would get you the 12,000 you need for one guaranteed hero on 12,000 tokens. So £600 for one duplicate of a hero. Again, like, you can get the VIP shop, and for £100, and over 3 weeks you'll collect 100 super tickets, and then you might get that hero. Again, not guaranteed, I appreciate that, but like, you'll have an opportunity to get him, and you've only spent £100 once. So I don't think these hero token packages are good either for unless you're a super big spender, maybe. But otherwise, again, I've never spent any money on it. I'm not going to be spending any money on it. You know, finish your zone comp as quickly as you can. Double up your Reign of Chaos, your Clash of Province rewards. Apologies. Double up your Clash of Province daily rewards. Hit that 9 box every day. Hit 3 hourly challenges. Get 300 tokens a day, and then you can get 5 lot. And then be smart with it. Just use the 60 tokens option to get 5 fragments, which is the most efficient way to use your tokens. I appreciate some people, the super spenders, want everything now, and they probably would spend the money to do it a different way. But for those of you that are not spending in the game, you know, there's a better process to tick over and get them. You know, I've got loads of duplicates in my heroes from getting them from fragments. Everyone has in my alliance, and we've been playing for just over a year. So if you're going to play this game for several years, why spend your money on tokens? You know, as I say, be smart, finish zone com, away you go. Share game, no. Royal Prestige. I think you've seen, you know, Mr. Gill bought Royal Prestige for a month. I bought Royal Prestige for a month, maybe 2 months, back at the end of 2019. And I would suggest that you do this one time, but only if you get Michelangelo Castle Builder, all right? because if you get him, then you need to use Royal Prestige so that you unlock this building. Oh, let's go back to it. I don't think it's going to show it. The Builders Guild. And then that will allow you, you only need to unlock it once, and when you've got that building in your account, then Castle Builder is activated. I've covered this in another video, so but I just wanted to be quick about it. And then you can, yeah, you're going to need to get duplicates for him, for his later levels, but particularly like level 6, as I've said, building resource cost minus 20% on the resources. It saved me hundreds and hundreds of millions of resources having Castle Builder. Yes, I saved fragments for him, got a duplicate of him, unlocked that 6th skill. Plus you've got this 5th skill, which gives you, look at that, extra 30% siege defense resistance as well. Really good. If people don't have that, that's going to give you an extra edge as well when you're in sieges. So for me, if you've got Castle Builder, then you definitely want to do Royal Prestige once. Spend that money, unlock those buildings. You know, for the month you'll get the Royal Workshop, so that'll massively improve your charcoal production as well. I think it's got like double the capacity of the normal charcoal factory, and you know, you'll get the additional improvements on speed ups and resources. You get them every day. You get a unique chat box. Woo! But yeah, I mean, I think so. Definitely not. I wouldn't do the subscription personally. Yeah, the Workers Guild has got some really good benefits for decreasing building speed. If you are having, if you do it regularly and you've got subscription, it might be worth doing. But and like with these combos for the resources, you can choose different things. Like as you can see, speed ups, and then any of the kind of resources. So, but you know, you don't get a lot of iron, not compared to if you just have one farm even. So that's Royal Prestige. You know, do it once if you've got Castle Builder. If not, don't worry about it. Heroes Development Plan. Again, for you kind of medium spenders, again, I have done this once, Hero Development. So as you can see here, purchase to get a legendary hero of your choice, log in for 30 days to claim essential hero items, gain an edge on your enemies. So you're going to want to do this when you're going to be available to log in every day for 30 days. Don't purchase it if you're going on holiday for 2 weeks and you're going to be, I don't know, on a deserted island with no Wi-Fi. As it says here, after purchasing the Heroes Development Plan, gain items to help the heroes develop every day. When the duration ends, unclaimed rewards will be sent via email. Okay, so actually that's not so bad. If you haven't, you will get all the rewards. Ignore my desert island comment. Why is this going to be good? Well, say early in the game, you're developing your orange heroes and you're desperately trying to awaken maybe a front row hero so that you can up those troop amounts. Now, with this option, if you see here, with the legendary selection ticket, you can get any of the 7 normal orange heroes: Yama, Rough Rider, Heaven's Justice, Orochi, Hurricane, North Rage, Dual Blades. So if you need any of those, you need a duplicate for any of those. This is a good way to be able to just select it and guarantee a duplicate for one of those heroes. You can't get Rogue, Zorro, or Demon Spear, all right, from that ticket. So if you're looking for those 3, don't do this package trying to get it. You will get one of these 7. So that's why I think hero development is good for medium spenders early in the game, because you get that option to awaken multiple decent normal orange heroes, because you know, you want to get Heaven's Justice and Hurricane opened as your 2 back row heroes. You want to get Orochi, North Rage and Dual Blades open as well, for sure. And the other things that you get in this package, well, 5 super tickets there, 5 there, 5 there. So there's 15 super tickets. Remember, guys, to buy a pack of 30 super tickets, £100. But you can buy Hero Development once a month and get 15 for 25 quid or $25. So the actual return on investment for Heroes Development is very good, and you get all of this extra stuff: Wisdom Medals, big XP, you know, 1 million XP every few days. That's going to be a big help. You get some of these you get some development heroes as well. So Lieutenant Captain, who's a food hero, you're getting Flame Mace, purple. Well, that, you need purple medals as well for the skills. So, and you're getting a Jungle Knight this month with that as well. So I would say Heroes Development Plan is a good option as well. Okay. Now look, those are the kind of pre-made packages, and I think a couple of other things I've talked about is like Alliance Mobilization. I did a video on that, the kind of 3-day event. It happens every 4 or 5 weeks, and everyone in the Alliance, if you just spend $1 and get 1,000 gems, then at the end of the weekend, as long as 100 of you have all spent $1, then you'll get 5 super tickets in the prizes. So Alliance Mobilization, when that comes up, your R4s will be keeping an eye on the benefit center, and they'll tell you the weekend when it comes. And that is definitely, again, if you're like a low spender, spending $1 on that and getting 5 super tickets, massive return. Your return on investment is much better for that as well. So those weekends with Alliance Mobilization, I would say yes, go ahead and spend a bit of money on that as well. Okay, let's go up into, so this is if this section here is where you can spend your other money, or you can click on the gems at the top. And look, I mean, I'm not going to go through every pack here that's available. But let's talk about a couple of them, all right? This one in particular, so this Clash of Province War package. This is the only one really where you're going to get any significant courage medals, and as you can see, you're getting 7,000 courage medals for £97, $100 basically. And the reason the developers do that is because, as you all know, courage medals are the kind of core consumable that restricts your development on your research for your T9s and your master research. So of course they're going to make it very difficult to and expensive to purchase them. If you think about it, 7,000 courage medals, most of us are making 7,000 courage medals in 2 days. And if you are winning, if you're taking part in Heroes Duel, if you're getting high positioning in Clash of Province rankings, then over the 3-week period, you're going to get some courage medal rewards from doing those things, close to actually this amount. But, there's always going to be those super spenders who don't mind spending £1,000 on 70,000 courage medals to finish a T9 research in their state before everyone else, because we all know, the first couple of castles that get T9, they're going to be in a dominant position, as, again, down the road, if someone's spending, a couple of $1,000 on these courage medals so they can get through Master Warfare or Master Defense, both of them very quickly, they're going to be in a really strong position. And both sets of Master Research, they don't cost a lot in resources comparable to T9 development, and particularly when your castle's going to be, your account's going to be more developed at that point anyway. You're not going to be spending resources on loads of different buildings, so courage medals are usually the stumbling block. So yeah, okay, if you're a super spender, my advice would be definitely buy this pack, because this is what you're looking for to get that ultimate edge over others, right? This is what's going to get you that edge. Finishing the T9s, your master research, and of course heroes. Let's have a look at some other things. Earn gems. Again, like it's expensive. Let's go. This is just hero tokens. Yeah, again, like, look at this, 20 quid for 250 wisdom medals. Just these packs are not good value for money, in my opinion. That's why I would say, like, stay away from them. Legendary equipment as well. If you're, let's have a look at the top. Legendary equipment. After this purchase, all Alliance members will receive an Alliance gift. You're getting, what's that, 20,000 Dragonite for 100 quid. Ouch. Like, what have I got? I've got 6 Dragonite workshops max. They can do 1,400 a production. So that's 7,000, 8,400. I can make 20,000 Dragonite in just about a day. if I have the gold, and I have the gold. So again, £100. It's just you know, Dragonite slows you down. Obviously, there was only one other thing I wanted to show. Why is it not coming here? Let's have a look in the bar if we can do it in the bar. It's just in terms of recruitment. Oh no, you can't. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So these are the kind of packs as well, of course, for these super spenders. You know, you've got right now we've got this S4 recruitment ticket event going on. So 30 of those for £97, and basically it's exactly the same thing. You get 30 super recruitment tickets for £97, $100. So again, if you're needing, you know, if you've got seasonal recruitment going on, you need around 80, 90, sometimes even 100 super recruitment tickets to get that one guaranteed hero. Then as a super spender, you're looking at probably spending $300 to get those 90 super recruitment tickets, which will get you that guaranteed S hero. And what's that? You're probably looking at, if you need 4 duplicates for him, obviously, to max him, then you're talking about $1,200 to get it. So these are the kind of things, guys, those that us smaller spenders are up against, right? Super spenders, yes, by all means, you know, get those courage medal packs, the wisdom medal packs, the super recruitment packs. That's going to give you the edge over the rest of us, and that's why it's kind of annoying that the developers have this free-to-play slogan for the game, because let's be honest, all of us that play know that's not true. Yes, I've you know, look at my castle, like look at my account. I've got I've nearly finished all my buildings, and I've got 2.2 G of food, 1.1 G of lumber, 1.2 G of marble, 1 G of gold, and I've got, there you go, 762 million in stock. And the reason I've done that is through pure graft of hours a day, building up these farms to be, you know, really dedicated individual accounts. All of them are over level 70 on National Quest. Pom Farm 2 is actually up to level 90 on National Quest. They're all pumping out decent amounts of resources. I'm going in there and completing COP on them. Pom Farm 2 has got zone commemoration finished. 3, 4 and 5 are all very far into zone com, like nearly 70 or 80% at least. I think Pom Farm 3 is up to in the 90%. And so I don't give up hope for you guys that are free to play players. You can still have really strong accounts without spending a penny on this game if you're committed and you make farms. The problem is always going to be heroes. You know, you've seen if you don't spend £100 on the VIP shop, if I hadn't done that, I would never have as many heroes as I have now. I wouldn't have Army Breaker and Avalanche with 7 skills unlocked. I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have Tarantula. I've got a duplicate for her already. And even with all of that, guys, even with all of that, out of my season heroes, I've still only got Living Saint and Warlord maxed. That's it, 2 heroes. And again, it's down to the luck with the super ticket draws and the hero return event draws, you know, which you've seen me do, and also of course fragments, which we all know the game restricts how much fragments are done. Like, look at the Brave. I got him at the end of S4. Which is what, 3 or 4 months ago, and in the 3 or 4 months I've been collecting fragments for him. In fact, I was collecting fragments for him before the end of the season because I knew he was a good hero, and in all that time 190 fragments. I haven't even finished 1 duplicate for him. At this rate, I'm not going to finish him until this time next year, I think. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's super easy if you don't spend money. If you know, it will be a hard graft, and you've got to put in that work. But you can end up with really strong, good accounts, and you can still have a lot of fun playing this game with a really good bunch of people, and just enjoy it as I do. So that's everything I want to talk about on this video, guys. I hope you've kind of found it useful. Those of you that are, you know, maybe looking to spend a tiny little bit of money on the game, those of us that are kind of in my bracket that have spent a little bit of money, and then of course for all of you that are those super spenders, I've kind of highlighted the high level packs that you want to purchase as well. So I hope you guys have all found this video helpful and informative. That is the aim of the channel. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm up to 750 subscribers, which is awesome. Really pleased with that. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. If you haven't already, please do click that subscription button, ring the bell, share my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and of course across Discord, Line, WhatsApp, whatever you use to communicate with your Alliance mates out of the game. And please do place any comments that you have in the comment section below. I know this is quite an emotive subject that quite a lot of people talk about, so I am expecting quite a bit of conversation about this one, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I will see you soon.